Hello everybody, this is Moshe, the Electric Israeli, and this video is about the EPA decision to get rid of the rule that car companies, that car manufacturers are required to have their collective miles per gallon fleet 55 miles per gallon by year 2020. So just a little bit background, the car companies, the car manufacturers, and the previous government, the previous administration, agreed that all cars, not SUVs, but the average of all your fleet would be 55 miles per gallon by year 2020, let's say. So let's say Ford. So Ford, the F-150 is a big gas guzzler. So, but if you take that and the Ford Fusion Energy or the Ford Focus Electric and you combine all their miles per gallon, it will be 55, which is, the idea was to have fuel efficient cars and to reduce carbon release to the atmosphere. So it was an environmental thing, but also has enormous economical advantages. So this current EPA, Mr. Pruitt, I can change his name, but I won't, decided to, it's not a requirement anymore. Obviously, it's more challenging for car manufacturers to create more efficient cars. It's a lot of technology, materials. For example, the F-150 is made out of aluminum, which is light material and all that. So, again, no politics. Let's talk about us. Why do I think you should buy electric car or hybrid cars or plug-in hybrid cars? Because of this rule. Because what this rule does, it's taking money out of your pocket. That's what it does. It's taking money out of your pocket. I know who is going to benefit. It's going to be the petroleum industry, maybe the car industry. But I know who it's not going to benefit. It's not going to benefit you, us. Not me, I drive electric car, but those who are not. So if those trucks or those SUVs are going to go back to 8 miles per gallon instead of 25 miles per gallon that some of them are now, because this rule been in effect for a long time and the efficiency of the vehicles are getting better and better and better, instead of the car companies having incentives to create hybrid cars for big vehicles so they consume less gas. For example, my son's Toyota RAV4 hybrid consume average 35 miles per gallon, so it will go back to 15 like it used to be many years ago. So it's going to be more demand for oil. Oil prices are going to go up, and you're going to pay more per gallon. You have to put more gasoline. You have to burn more gasoline, and it's going to be good for the oil industry, and it's going to be bad for the environment, and it's going to be worse for you, those who are going to buy these cars. So if I'm going to sound like a broken record, it's because I am. And here's what I say. I don't care about government rules that much, and I don't care so much about government. Government to me has one purpose, to keep us safe. Other than that, they should stay out of our business. And I'm saying, because of this rule, we should increase buying fuel-efficient car. Don't buy those gas guzzlers. And if you don't buy something, the car manufacturer is not going to make it. Nobody's going to make something that nobody's buying. That's economics 101. So I say, somebody who, the EPA secretary who made this rule, is not making it because he's going to he thinks that the other rule was a bad idea. It's just being obnoxious. I can use a different word, but I'm not. Obnoxious, oppositional, spiteful, close-minded. You can take any superlative. Here's another rule that the EPA just passed, not too long, just a couple weeks ago. Certain kind of very harmful pesticides that were banned from use because they affect brain development in children is all of a sudden allowed to use. Why? Why? There's no need for that. Oh, but why not? Why being a good person if you can be bad? So what is my point? Again, I always go back to you, the people. If we continue to break the records of buying electric cars and plug-in hybrid cars, like we do every month, the new sales every month is better than the month before. In the past 18 months, it's still a drop in the bucket, but it's a great start. And we are now at the summit, and we are going to go to a straight line because it hits a wall, and then hopefully we're going to go up again and bring it to mainstream. Bring it to mainstream. And when everybody's going to buy a car like this, and pickup trucks that are fuel efficient, that you demand that you want to buy a car like this, then guess what? No government rule is going to make any difference. It's the people that are going to make those rules. And if you care about your children's health and you don't want to buy fruits and vegetables that have those harmful pesticides, go lobby your congressman and say, I'm not agreeing to this. I don't want to get my kids sick. So it's always the people who make the change. And usually people who make the change are people we never heard of. So don't be discouraged by these rules. They are meant to be annoying and like I'm going to do this to spite you. But me, as a small government person, a person who I love business and I love the innovation and all that, I said the solution is simple. Don't buy those cars. Buy the other cars. Don't buy that food that has those harmful pests. Buy organic food. Okay? And so it's going to be mainstream, and when things become mainstream, they become cheap. Prices go down. So that's my message to you. Don't be discouraged and keep doing the right thing. The change will always come from the people, not from the government. All right, please put your comments for discussion, subscribe to my channel, and help me change the world, one electric car at a time.